into King Garcia Unlimited Garage. It is Boss Man and Boss Lady coming at you. Tonight we are working on the classic Winnebago Indian Tonka truck. This is a full metal. The only thing that is not metal are the wheels and tires and the interior. Everything else is metal, but that's going to change. On tonight's video, you guys are going to see what we're going to use to make this thing an RC converted master hauler, you want to say? So, we're going to scale it out. Boss Lady's going to take care of the inside. I'm going to take care of the outside, and we're both going to do the paint together.
We're going to change the cosmetic on the outside too.
Oh, for sure. It's going to get a full light kit. This thing is going to be scaled out. So, we're going to make it a four-wheel drive. We're going to make it have fully functional dig option with our Capra transmission. We're going to do inside the interior. What's the big details on the interior?
Nothing yet. I need to look more into it. Get on Fusion 360. Start designing some swivel chairs. I want to change the dash. I want to take out the full interior and pretty much like strip it down of everything in there that just looks super duper plain, and 3D print some badass things that are going to go in there. For sure, for sure. So most of you guys know about the Winnebago. The roof opens, turns into a nice awning for your campsite. So definitely going to have some scalage down here with the chairs, a table, maybe a flat screen, because you know we might be rolling in the old school, but we're definitely going to be kicking modern. That's what it's show. So you see the outside right here. There is multiple things here that you can cut out. Sorry about the measurements on my hand, but multiple things you can cut out. We're going to 3D print some storage under there, because the actual floor ends right here, and we'll show you guys just here in a second when we get done doing the tour of the inside, that underneath there is where we're going to be mounting everything to make this thing drive. So let's take you guys on a tour on the inside. So as you guys can see right here, we got the driver and the passenger seat. They do swivel and turn around. You got the dash up there, no sticker kit or anything like that. We are
missing the table at the dining room. Somebody done snapped her off. And back here on the shower, we're missing the top to the shower and the door, and this thing is broken. The freezer door to the fridge and freezer combo. But we do have a toilet. Toilet's looking pretty
Also,
mint,
first thing I 3D printed was a toilet.
But all of this is going to change here in the near future, folks. So, get you a good look at that, because that's probably the last time you're going to see that. Alright, back to the outside here. So, we're going to go ahead and close this up here, and we're going to show you guys the underneath.
What we're working with?
Of the beast. So you can see that I went ahead and already popped these off, so that way we can show you guys in this video and you don't have to really wait to see. So this is just a bent plate here. They have 6 rivets, 3 on each side. You pull this off, and this is what it looks like. You can reuse these as like slides or something for your crawler, or like an off-road overland trailer. The front's the same way. Okay, so now we have the fully stripped bottom down here. So right here you can see where the old brackets and stuff like that were. We're going to take some RC four-wheel drive, the super soft red leaf springs. Can you hand me the other one and the aluminum blocks over there? So what you do is you get you some 1/2-inch channel right here. You're going to make your leaf spring bracket right there. And then we're going to take this, And we're going to bolt 4 of these to the rear and 4 of them to the front. And those are going to hold our leaf springs. And then we're going to take our leaf springs and we're going to bolt them to some Everest 10 axles right here on the top. Like so, with your middle hole in your spring. Then we're going to bolt them up to the truck directly underneath of this plate. This is 1/4 inch steel. It's perfectly fine with some, as long as we use washers on everything so that way we're not ripping the metal, it'll be perfectly fine. Then we have our axles here. Same way mounting for the front. Then we're going to have our axial Capra transmission with the dig option. But we're going to turn this transmission around. Instead of having a dig option, we're going to have a burnout option. So that way it'll lock up the front axle and we can do a burnout with the rear with the trailer on there full send. So to start this thing off with, we're going to put a 1040 Hobby Wing brushed ESC in it. So we're going to have our transmission mounted here, our ESC here, and then we have a axial receiver box with all of our hardware in here that we're going to use for this build. So we have the transmission and the ESC mounted in there per se, and then the receiver box down here on this side as well. So that leaves all of this room up here for our battery.
So how are you going to protect the transmission and like the electronics and all that?
There's not going to be no need to.
Okay.
Because it's going to be not high enough, but it'll work.
And we're still waiting on the tires to come
right.
in. Okay.
So there you go. You get the general idea how we're going to mount everything. We're going to bolt everything directly through the floor here. And then we'll cover up all of the bolts with the interior. So we're going to be mounting the servo up front here, just like this, with your, you want your horn facing, well, it would be your driver's side. But we're going to mount it just here with your regular axle bracket. So if you got an axle mounted servo bracket, you're going to take that and you're going to bolt it straight to the bottom of the floor there, and then bolt your servo in like you regularly would. Right there. And then with your front axle, your linkage will line up just good enough for you. So, but now that you guys have seen it original, you've seen our ideas, what we're going to do, make sure you guys are staying tuned to watch the next video. The next video we're going to be mounting the axles and the transmission, hopefully. And we're going to be doing, maybe Boss Lady will have a layout of some interior designs for us on our next video as well. So make sure you guys are staying tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, and we will see y'all on the next one. Peace, peace.